Allow yourself to sink comfortably down. Wriggle your toes and fingers, letting them slow right down. Take a slow, deep breath and allow those eyes to close. Calm, peaceful, content. Take another slow, deep breath and begin to imagine your toes curling into the warm sand. Get a sense of what that's like when you're feeling those tiny grains of sand pouring between your toes, scrunching underfoot, soft and warm. The sun's streaming down. It's a beautiful day. Fluffy, wispy white clouds drift lazily through the azure blue sky, and the crystal clear blue ocean gently laps onto the golden sands. You take a step forward and feel the gentle ocean breeze on your cheek, so calm and peaceful. As your foot sinks into the sand, you look down and notice the individual grains falling around that foot, all the way down. A little way ahead, you can see palm trees near an old stone wharf, and those crystal clear, light blue ocean waters stretching out into the distance. You walk along the beach towards the palm trees and the old stone wharf. There's no one around. It's peaceful. And as you're looking at those trees, you can pay attention to all the colours. So many different shades of green and yellow. Some leaves are almost iridescent in the brilliant sunlight, waving in the gentle breeze. You take a slow, deep breath and taste the salt on the air. So calm, so peaceful. As you walk slowly along the sand, you hear the sounds of the water washing in and the leaves rustling in that gentle breeze. You're getting much closer now. The details of that wharf are becoming clear. It's ancient, and there are so many shades in those ancient stones. Solid, forever, built to last. You arrive at the wharf and pause for a moment. Your hand reaches out and touches the stone, warm in the sun. You run your hand along the ancient stone and feel all the textures. Sometimes smooth, sometimes rough. Some sand falls away from the ancient stone at your touch, and you watch it trickle down from the wall, joining the rest of the sand on the beach. And leading away from the wharf, there's a pathway laid in stone across the beach, into the forest. You walk to the edge of the forest by the palm trees. Your hand reaches out and touches that palm tree. Its bark is coarse to your touch. You feel the energy flowing through that tree. It feels good. And underneath that palm tree, there's a patch of long grass, soft and green. It looks like the perfect place to lay down. So does the soft sand of the beach. You look at the grass and notice that there's so many shades of green in every leaf. Infinite variety. You lie down in the grass and look closely at that leaf. It's almost glowing in the sunlight. And as you're paying attention, you can begin to notice there's so many colours here too. The grass is cool to your touch as you sink down further. Calm, comfortable, peaceful. You could easily fall asleep here. There's the sound of the ocean lapping against the beach, and the leaves rustling in the breeze, and the sun on your face, and the taste of salt on the air. So relaxing, so peaceful, as you find yourself drifting further down, sinking away. It feels good. And as you're experiencing all of that, I'd like for you to notice that you're really quite relaxed. Scan through your body from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, and notice that relaxation growing from the inside, stronger and stronger, so relaxed, so peaceful. Nothing can bother you. Nothing can disturb you as you're relaxing more and more fully now. Feel that relaxation spreading throughout you, and allow that relaxation to saturate your body and your mind. Calm, peaceful, content. There's nothing to do, nothing to see, nothing to hear, but the sound of my voice as you're relaxing even more completely now. Take a moment and reach out to the rest of your day in your imagination. See yourself through that day, noticing how easy it is to be fully relaxed now. And anytime anything happens throughout your days where it seems like you might feel stressed, all you have to do is take a slow, deep breath and feel that relaxation filling you completely now, automatically. It's so easy to relax. And as you go through your days, you'll find that you can quickly and easily relax anytime you'd like to now. And it feels good knowing that, doesn't it? Every time anything happens that might have led you to feel anything but relaxed, all you have to do is take that slow, deep breath automatically now and feel relaxed in exactly the right way. See yourself stepping up to each thing that might cause you to feel anything but relaxed. Allow that slow, deep breath to happen automatically and relax. So easy now. Relaxing automatically whenever you want to. It feels good knowing that. One more time, in your mind's eye, step through the rest of your day and notice yourself relaxing automatically every time something happens that might have caused you stress. And relax. It's automatic now, so that you can be exactly as relaxed as you'd like to be. As you look ahead of yourself, imagine you can see a pathway reaching up into the distance. There's trees all around, towering high above. The sun's streaming down as you step into the shade of the trees. A cool ocean breeze touches your cheek. You breathe in that wonderful, crisp forest scent as you step forward onto the path and feel the tiny stones crunch under those feet. You pause for a moment and crouch down to pick up some stones. Some stones are smooth and rounded, and others are sharp and rough. So many different textures. You allow your fingers to slowly brush against those stones, noticing each texture and detail, sharp and smooth, rounded and rough, and so many different colours. You pick up a sharp and rough grey stone, and you feel the weight of that sharp and rough grey stone in your palm. The sharp edge tickles the tip of your finger, and you pick up a smooth, deep green stone. It's almost translucent. You tease your fingers gently over the stone's surface, marveling at how they glide effortlessly over that smooth, deep green stone. It feels good. You put it down and look at the other stones and notice that they're all different sizes, from the size of a grain of sand to half an inch across. So much variety. Pay attention to all the colours you can see. And as you look through all of those stones, choose just one stone that feels right. Notice its colour and its texture. Feel the weight of that stone in your hand. Get a sense of what that stone's like, and go inside that stone for a moment, feeling what it's like to be that stone, sitting in the palm of your hand. Then stand up as you and look along the path. Towering trees on either side, trunks grey with age, green leaves high above. Pause and touch the rough bark, getting a sense of the texture. Notice how cool that bark feels beneath your hand. Feel the details as you run your hand over that bark, rough and cool in the shade. Allow your attention to move back to the path. And as your focus shifts, you can look along the path and see that it winds up a mountain. There's a cool breeze ahead, and you climb the path, feeling the stones crunching underfoot. You pause, looking at all the colours in the leaves. Some are green and some are red, and every colour in between. You breathe in that crisp, fresh mountain air. Now, I don't know exactly what your path's like. Take a few moments and look around, drawing in all the details. And continue on your way, step after step, crunching over those stones of so many colours. And as you're travelling along that pathway, what I'd like for you to do is look for a doorway, an opening, a way to another place. You'll know it when you find it. Step after step along the path. Perhaps that doorway will be an arch between two trees. Maybe it'll be a tunnel through a hill or a bridge. Whatever it is, you will know it when you come across it. Find your portal and step inside. Look around at all the details, noticing exactly what's here. There's probably somewhere comfortable you can lie down, or a tree you can climb. Or maybe you'll just float up to the forest canopy far above and look out over the mountain. Behind you, the beach and the sea. And as you're looking at that mountain, you can allow yourself to drift into a more comfortable place, calm and peaceful. It's so easy. Think back to a time when you were absolutely certain about something. It can be anything at all. Maybe you'd just finished an exam and you knew you'd passed. Or you've scored an impossible goal in the sport of your choice. It could even be something as simple as you turned on a device and it worked. You intended to browse the web, and there's your web browser doing its thing. Everything is just as it should be. Whatever that thing was where you were absolutely certain, think about that for a moment. It doesn't matter how small that thing was, just hold it in your thoughts. You pulled a door and it opened. You did that. Maybe you turned on a tap and the water flowed out. You did that too. Get a sense inside your mind of what that's like. You intend to do something, and it just happens. You know what that's like, right? Really go inside that moment. Allow it to envelop you. Feel all the feelings that go with that moment of success. When you really think about it deeply, that absolute certainty that you are going to succeed. It doesn't matter that the task might have been small. All that matters is that certainty. Feel that certainty to the core of your being. And when you've got that, and you know that you've got that now, give your certainty a name. Speak the name out loud or keep it to yourself. And remember it. Feel that name deeply and know that it means certainty. That name means success. Bask in the glow of that certainty and that name for a few moments. Now, allow your mind to reach forward through the rest of the day. or the week. Notice the things you have to do. And for each of those things, those tasks, allow that name to well up inside, shining brightly. Allow that confidence to surface, that certainty. There's the thing you have to do, and there's that name. Absolute certainty. Total confidence. You know you can do it. Feel that name deeply. And know that from now on, any time you need to feel confident, all you have to do is remember that name. Bask in its glow. Allow its feelings to saturate your being. Absolute certainty. Total confidence. As you see every task now, and that name, feel that certainty growing, your confidence, deep down inside. And remember that name, knowing that you can call up that name any time you might choose now. Inside your mind's eye, you can allow an image to begin to form. Imagine you're high on a mountain, surrounded by trees. You step through an opening, and there before you, there's a towering wall of water, a vertical cliff face hewn into the solid grey rock, water crashing down. A waterfall. You can't tell how tall it is, but it's big, at least 100 feet to the top, probably more. You pause for a moment and look around. It's a small clearing with a deep green pond in front of you, nestled in huge square rocks. The sun is streaming down, and the roar of the waterfall is creating a gentle breeze on your cheeks. It's a perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Pause for a moment and take a slow, deep breath. Imagine dipping your finger into that pool. Icy cool, fresh mountain water. It feels so good, so refreshing. There's trees on every side, and that solid vertical cliff rising high into the skies. It's awe-inspiring. You breathe. The rocks surrounding the pool are big enough to lie down on and bask in the sun. You place your palm on one of those huge rocks. It feels smooth and warm in the brilliant sunlight. This would be an amazing place for a picnic or a swim. Allow the shapes of the scene to form around you. Trees, bushes, maybe there's even a squirrel. Notice all the details. Pay attention to how things shift and how they move in the gentle breeze. You can almost feel the spray from the waterfall on your face as it crashes down on the other side of the pool. Majestic. You look up at the cliff and notice shrubs hanging from it all the way up. And there's the pool. So inviting. Have you ever had a swim in snowmelt on a hot summer's day before? It is glorious. Take another slow, deep breath and really allow yourself to experience that fresh, clear mountain air. Inside, you dip a toe in the pool and it is so refreshing. You could sit on a rock and dangle your feet in the water if you so fancied, or take a few moments to explore. Time has no meaning here, so allow time to bend to your will. You've got all the time in the world. It is so peaceful and calm, drifting down as you look around and find a place to settle in exactly the right way. It feels good and it feels right. You know exactly what to do. Now, this looks like the perfect place to meditate. Look around for a moment and find just the right spot. Somewhere peaceful where you can lie down. Somewhere you won't be disturbed. Where the weight of the world will not bother you. Find your spot and allow yourself to float to it, drifting down into a comfortable, blissful position. Allow your body to take on the form that feels right, exactly the right way for you to meditate right now. Maybe you'll be sitting cross-legged on a stone. Perhaps you'll find yourself floating above the trees. You might even simply lie down in the tranquility. Whatever it is, allow your body to assume that perfect position and feel your thoughts reaching outwards. Feel the environment around you. Feel the life surrounding you, even the rocks and the sand. And go inside, deep, deep down. There's a key. Explore, and you can allow yourself to know that the answers are inside, deeper and deeper, all the way down, and in sight, a light. Look around and notice what's there. What do you see? What do you feel? What can you hear? Drifting down. Look around and find a symbol that's just for you. It can be anything at all. You'll know it when you find it, because your symbol will feel just right. Find your symbol and move your palm towards it. Feel its energy. Allow that energy to flow into you and around you, deeper and deeper. Breathe. Take a moment and really experience your symbol fully. You know what you have to do. Take your symbol and allow it to transform in exactly the right way. Don't try to do anything with it. Just allow it to happen. And then step inside. Allow your symbol to glow brightly and fill you completely. And when you've got that, and you know that you've got that now. Breathe, glowing, calm, peaceful, content. Allow your mind to reach out into the future. See your days reaching all the way out before you. And there's your symbol, always with you now. Every event throughout your life. And there's your symbol, glowing brightly. It's so easy now. Deep, deep down, inside. Allow that energy to well up inside you, growing brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, until it's brighter than the sun. And allow that energy to flow into your future. Every event, every task, every interaction, shaped in exactly the right way now. Your thoughts are clear. You know what to do. Now, drift back down to your rock in front of the pool. Look up at that waterfall towering over you. Feel the cool spray on your cheeks. Dip your finger into that glowing green pool and feel the fresh, icy coolness. Look around and say goodbye. And know that you can return to this place any time you might choose now. Look all the way up the waterfall and see the water crashing down into that deep green pool. Notice the rocks and the trees, and there's that opening. Step through your opening into the trees. Look around at the mountain and out to the beach and the ocean below. Take a slow, deep breath and drift down. Step through your portal onto your pathway. You know the one, and follow your pathway back. There's your portal behind you, stones crunching underfoot, trees towering high all around. You touch the bark briefly, cool and rough. You look down at the stones, so many colours, so many textures, so many shapes, crunching underfoot. As you walk along your pathway, all the way to where you came in, and the feelings of the sun and the cool breeze fade as you reach the end of that pathway. You look up at the palm trees above you. So many colours, swaying gently in the salty breeze. You stand and step onto the stone pathway, feeling the sun on your skin and the gentle breeze on your face. You walk to the wharf, touch the ancient stone, and feel relaxed, comforting, peaceful, calm. You say goodbye for now and curl your toes into the sand as you walk back down the beach. The waves are still rolling in, crystal clear waters, bright blue sky, feeling relaxed, calm and content. You walk along the beach more quickly, heading home, until you find the spot where you arrived and step outside of that. Take a slow, deep breath and allow your eyes to open. Wide awake now, all bodily sensations returning to normal in every way. Fully alert and back to normal now.